Before we talk about goals, let's talk about your nervous system. Because if your body feels overwhelmed, no resolution will stick. Welcome back to Soulful Sunday. I'm Janice, and today I want to introduce something gently, intentionally, and without pressure. It's something I call the glow shift. This is not a reset. It's not a reinvention. And it's definitely not about becoming a completely different version of yourself just because the calendar changed. The glow shift is about alignment. So right now, a lot of people are feeling this quiet mix of emotions, tired but, expected to feel excited, reflective but told to rush forward, ready for calm, yet still surrounded by noise. If that's you, I just want you to know something important. That tired feeling you're carrying, it's not a sign that you failed this year. That softness you're craving is not weakness. And that pause you feel drawn to, it's not you falling behind. It's wisdom. As a nurse, I've spent years watching what happens when the body is pushed without being supported. And honestly, as a woman, a mother, and a founder, I've lived it too. Our culture just loves the idea of dramatic resets. New year, new you, new habits, new rules, new pressure. But here's the thing, your nervous system doesn't respond to pressure, it responds to safety. And when the nervous system feels safe, well, everything else follows. The glow shift is that moment when you stop forcing momentum and start listening to what your body has been quietly asking for all along. It's choosing regulation over resolution, ritual over routine, presence over performance. You don't need a brand new you. You need a gentler alignment with who you already are. So many people feel like they should be doing more right now. More planning, more organizing, more fixing. But what if this season isn't asking for more effort? What if it's asking for more honesty? Honesty about your energy. Honesty about what drained you. Honesty about what actually helped you heal, because glow doesn't come from striving harder. It comes from settling in. The glow shift is subtle, it's quiet, and, that's why it lasts. It looks like waking up and checking in with your body before checking your phone. It looks like choosing one small grounding ritual instead of an overwhelming routine. It looks like asking, what would support me today? Instead of what should I be accomplishing? Sometimes it's as simple as a pause. Let's take one right now. Inhale gently, pause, and exhale slowly. No fixing, no forcing, just noticing that moment right there. That's the glow shift. It's the moment your body realizes it doesn't have to brace anymore. For me, grounding rituals are how I come back to myself when everything else feels loud. Not because they make me more productive, but because they make me feel safe in my own body again. That might look like a slow breath, a quiet morning, a familiar sensory anchor that tells your nervous system you're okay. Even something as simple as a small intentional self-care ritual can be powerful when it's done with presence instead of pressure. Because rituals aren't about adding more to your day. They're about bringing you back into it. As we move into this new season, I invite you to release the idea that you have to rush forward to prove anything. You don't need to prove growth. You don't need to perform healing. You don't need to force motivation. You are allowed to begin gently. This year doesn't need a dramatic declaration. It needs regulation. It needs you grounded. It needs you connected to your body. It needs you resourced, not depleted. The glow shift is the decision to move forward without abandoning yourself, to carry what worked, to release what didn't, and to trust that alignment creates momentum naturally. So here's a gentle question I want you to sit with this week. What does my nervous system need as I move forward? Not what sounds impressive, not what looks productive, but what feels supportive. Maybe it's more rest. Maybe it's fewer commitments. Maybe it's creating space for quiet rituals that help you feel whole again. There is no wrong answer. This week is not about becoming someone new. It's about returning to yourself. And that is where real glow begins. If this message resonated with you, save it. Come back to it when the pressure creeps in. Share it with someone who might be feeling the weight of expectation right now. All week long, we'll be exploring the glow shift together, softly, intentionally, without rushing. Thank you for being here. Thank you for choosing presence over pressure. And thank you for allowing yourself to begin gently. I'll see you next time.
Thank you for spending a few moments here. When you choose to slow down, even briefly, it matters more than you think. Soulful Sunday exists for the quiet pauses, the moments you come back to, the ones you share when words feel hard to find, the ones that stay with you longer than expected. This space was created by AJ's EO Infusions, where intentional rituals support calm, clarity, and everyday wellness, not in big gestures, but in small, meaningful moments. However you found your way here, you're always welcome.